All right, just so you know, so you don't miss, Mother's Day is May 11th, so you have a few minutes. When it comes to gifts, it's at the top of the list, jewelry. My son was in second grade when he gave me jewelry for Mother's Day. Well, kind of. It was actually part of a Mother's Day portrait he made for me. He told me he got tired of coloring. That's why he didn't finish my neck. But he said, at least I gave you a necklace, Mommy. So you see that little necklace right there? Yeah. All right. Well, he's 21 now, so he's going to have to kind of up his game. And our first guest can certainly help. Klein's Jewelry has been in business since 1969. And today, the second and third generation are behind the designs. Whether you want to help mom sparkle with a natural diamond or be more budget conscious and go lab grown, Mark and Kay Klein join us with ready-to-go options, and depending on how elaborate, you might even be able to get something custom made or at least customized in time. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right, so clearly jewelry has been in your DNA for quite some time. Let's go back to Grandpa.
Oh yeah, my grandfather in Chicago was a trader. You know, he sold really anything from jewelry to furs to whatever it was. And my dad, he was in the Army. He came to Houston in 1967 and worked at a store called United Jewelers. And then in 1969, he opened up Klein's Jewelry, and we've been in Houston ever since.
Yeah, and he kind of changed the way jewelry was bought in Houston. He gave client an honest, low price guaranteed.
Well, you know, price is always important, but so is he taught me that customer service is important. Mm-hmm. So if we're trying to help people with jewelry and get something,
and it's very personal. Those decisions are very personal.
They can keep it forever. It's an item that they're going to be able to keep forever, whether it's diamond earrings, diamond bracelet, you know, a Mother's Day gift, a birthday gift, whatever it is. It's a special occasion. So anything in jewelry is important if you're giving it to your loved one, and
things you can hand down from generation to generation.
For sure.
Speaking of generation to generation, Cade, oftentimes kids will run as fast as they can away from the family business, or they'll run right into it. Did you always know you'd be part of the business?
Well, I knew it was in my blood. I knew that I could go out there and sell it. But what's really important is I have a lot of friends who are getting engaged, so I get to be a part of all that, and it's really fun to help them out.
Yeah, you really love to help design.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I've seen you in the store. He gets giggly when he's like, oh, let's start designing something. Absolutely loves it. All right, so we're going to go through some other stuff at the store, but first let's go through some of the options for gifts for moms. And it can be really easy, right? But you walk in the store and you have certain things that are ready to go. They're the classics, but if you want something more elaborate, you can do that too. So let's start with some of the classics here.
Okay, so you know, diamond necklaces, earrings, bracelet. Earrings are always great. Diamond pendant, something that can be inexpensive, or if you wanted to spend a little bit more, you can. You have diamond tennis bracelets, which are right down in the front, mm-hmm. and you know, whether it's any kind of tennis bracelet, whether it's 1 carat or 10 carat, we have everything. And so you can give her anything in jewelry, and she's really probably going to be pretty happy with it.
Yeah. All right. So there's like you mentioned carat. So carat can be like the weight of a stone.
Yeah,
but also
sure.
It can be like the kind of gold we have, because gold is so high. There's different ways to manipulate that. You go 14. Do you go 18?
You can get 10 carat too.
You can get 10 carat too.
It's strong.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So there's really no, because the 10 carat will still stay gold, right?
Yeah, I got 10 carat right here on my wrist.
Oh, look
That's
at you.
what I use.
Okay,
it's
and you're the jeweler's son.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a jeweler's secret.
Yeah. So that's a great option to impact the price as well. All right, so you mentioned like the classic earring, like one of the most classic earrings is the diamond earring stud. And you, Mark, have been in business for quite some time, where you'll have sometimes people who may have bought them 20 years ago who come in and say, I want to up my game, and you can trade them in.
Yeah, so if anything's in your box at home or in your drawer, everybody has something that they've had, you know, they got it when they were 16 years old, but it's sitting in their box or their jewelry that's sitting at home not being used. You can bring it in. We do custom jewelry, so you can bring in your old jewelry, whether it's diamonds, sapphires, rubies, whatever it is, and we can take all the stones out and use the gold and melt it and make these kind of jewelry. So, so like this piece right here is a diamonds by the yard piece, and it's really beautiful. And what we did was we took diamonds from old pieces of jewelry and we put them into the necklace. And so then you can make a piece that you could wear every day instead of just sitting in your box. And it's relatively inexpensive because you have the gold and you have the diamonds, and we just make it for you.
Yeah, we're paying for the craftsmanship, right? When it comes to other types of jewelry, like the personalized jewelry, I absolutely love this right here. I did something like this with my son. So we can see right here, it's going to be hard to see on the air, I think, but that is handwriting right there. So what I did with one of my son's things, I took some of his old schoolwork, and it was a little card that he had that said, I love you, Mommy. And he's dyslexic, so he used to write the L backwards. So I put that onto the piece of jewelry because we're always reminded of the struggle that he went through to learn, but it was the first time he wrote, "I love you, Mommy."
Yeah.
And so you can get your child's handwriting of something
Yes.
and have it onto a charm or onto a necklace like that.
Yeah, and you know, Cade did this. He designed
Yeah,
this piece.
that's my friend's. Her dad wrote on a piece of paper, "I love you forever," and his last name, his first name is Joey, and we put that on the back of it, and he got to give that to his wife.
Aww.
And yeah, so we vectorized it, put it all together, and made it happen.
Yeah, you can add birthstones and the whole bit. Okay,
And so that's his handwriting.
Yeah,
and
that's
so
what I love.
we took it and we put it onto the, using the computer now with technology, we can take that handwriting and put it onto the gold.
Yeah, the computer-assisted design, so CAD system, right?
Sure, the CAD design. And whether it's a picture that you have or whatever it is, we can take that and put it into the laser engraving, and laser engraving will put it onto the gold and you can wear it as a pendant.
Well, Cade, all of us who are parents look at our kids and go, wow, time flies, right? Because I remember when you were just a little boy and you're like
Yeah.
all grown now. Speaking of time flying, watches are always a great gift as well, especially when it comes to Rolexes, which are so hard to get right now. You walk into the store and go, I'll take that one. They go, well, that's really a sample. And the waiting list is like 2 years. So you actually can source some of these watches.
Sure, so we specialize in pre-owned Rolexes, and so everything's pre-owned in our store with Rolexes, and we call them vintage or whatever it is. But that's there's a market for it because you can't get the new ones in the store, and you have a waiting list or whatever it is, and you call us on the phone, and we can source you the pre-owned Rolex, and that's what we do. We have anywhere between 20 to 50 Rolexes in the store at all times.
It's funny because when you say you can't get it, something happens in our brain, and we go, really?
Oh,
now?
yeah? I want it
Hi,
now.
Jan. Looky here. Right. Okay. I'm going to go back to custom made jewelry. You made my wedding ring like 20-something years ago. And I remember I came into you and I said, okay, I want little diamonds in the prongs around it. You're like, wait, what? And then you made it happen.
Yeah, we did it old school. We drew it by hand.
Yeah.
And so now we can do it with a computer, and with a computer, it comes out exactly like what we draw. And then we can show you the pictures of what it's going to look like. And if you don't like it, we'll change it.
Yeah, yeah.
And so we make it
and you
exactly.
can reset stones because instead of buying it, like I think a lot of us love our original wedding ring, but sometimes we want. And then this one right here, a friend of mine came to me and she goes, "I love your ring." I said, "Thank you." And she goes, "I want it." I go, "Well, you can't have it, but I know where you can have one made." And so the one on my ring finger is mine. The one up there on my other finger middle finger is the one that you made. And it's like I think the one you made is actually nicer because I couldn't remember where I got mine from or who the designer was. I have no idea. But the one you made is actually nicer because you were able to pick really nice diamonds, like really
I
nice
hand
diamonds.
pick every single diamond, and I make sure everyone's clean and perfect and beautiful because it's a representation of us. So if you're wearing it, it's a representation of us. So we want you to say, "Hey, I got this at Klein's Jewelry, and it's beautiful."
All right, let's settle that situation that's going on in the jewelry world right now. Natural diamond, lab diamond.
So lab diamond is versus natural diamond. Natural diamond in the ground, billions of years. It makes it the heat, the temperature, and it makes the diamond. Well, a lab diamond, it's made with the same heat and the same temperature and the same pressure, the carbon, and they make it. They make it in the machine. So it's chemically the same. The composite on the inside is the same. Everything is the same. The hardness factor is the same. It just costs 10-15% of what the natural diamond does. So it's given the opportunity for people that couldn't get a 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 carat to come in, and it's affordable.
Yeah, another more affordable choice that's been out there for quite some time is a cubic zirconia, but because it's not as hard, it's going to get beat up over time.
Oh, sure. A cubic zirconia, that's all there was, in comparison to a diamond. Either you get a diamond or you get a CZ. So with a cubic zirconia, it's like plastic, and they're very expensive, like maybe $10 to $20, and so they're very inexpensive stones. So when you can get a diamond and you can test it and it's the same exact, and we can't tell the difference. The only way you tell the difference is with a GIA certificate, and
which is important to get.
Yeah, and any diamond, whether it's natural or a lab stone, all stones that we sell are GIA certificate stones. And so you got to have the certificate. It tells you whether it's lab or whether it's natural, and again, I can't tell the difference either.
And Cade, you mentioned a lot of your friends are getting married now. Some of them might not have the money now to get like the natural natural stone or even a lab. But this way they can get something in there that can be, I guess, a placeholder. Just know that on one of those anniversaries it can be replaced with the real thing.
They can do whatever it is. If they want a lab grown, we'll get it. If they want a natural, we'll get it. No problem. We do it all.
Yeah, all right. There's a jewelry hack that I want to tell people because I love this. So let's say you have jewelry in your jewelry box and you're like, but it's yellow gold and I really want white gold. Or it's white gold, but I really want yellow.
Sure.
You all can change the color of that.
Yeah, there's trends. In the 90s or 80s, it was all yellow, and then it went all white, and then now they still have this piece of jewelry, and it's a white gold, and they want to go back to yellow. You can bring it in, and we can plate it for you, and we plate it yellow, and then you walk out in 20-30 minutes, and it's a yellow gold bracelet.
Yellow, or if you want white, whatever you want.
Whatever it is, we can do it, whether it's yellow to white or white to yellow, even rose.
Yeah.
So we can do
I felt like I got a
rose
new
gold
piece
now.
of jewelry because I had a white
It's like
white
a
gold,
new
and I was
piece
like,
of jewelry.
yeah.
And you can't believe that with the plating, the electroplating, you just electrify it and it turns into rose or yellow or white, whatever you want. We can do it right there in the store.
And another Mother's Day idea, by the way, let's say you want to update the wedding ring that she has.
Sure.
You can do something as simple as getting a band right here. Or I hear a lot of moms who may have that high set prong diamond ring and they have little babies and stuff. They're like, oh, I don't want to scratch the, honey, I'm going to need like a low set band. And it's for the safety of your child. This is for the safety of your child. Gentlemen.
And you can wear it as a right hand ring.
Oh,
yeah, you can wear it.
Okay, now
on
you
your right
got
hand.
fancy. Yeah, there you go. Oh, and it can be sized, no problem. Okay, you can size it for me. Thank you so much, because one of the things that you offer is there are a lot of stores that sell jewelry, but can you offer customer service? Can you offer custom-made designs, customized designs, and the whole bit? So thank you.
Sure thing.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
So Kate, when you get married one day and you have a kid, it'll be the 4th, 5th generation.
That's the plan.
All right. All right. To learn more about Klein's Jewelry, visit their website at kleinsjewelry.com. They have 2 locations, one in Tanglewood and the other in Memorial off I-10 and Echo Lane.